Welcome, everybody, to What's in the Box. This is episode 48, which means if you watch all the episodes in a binge-watching session, it will take you 24 hours to do so. I've had no volunteers to do that yet, but maybe I'll do it myself. Who knows? But yes, 24 hours of content during lockdown. That's more than Jack Bauer. Because one series of 24 is actually only 17 hours or so. There's no commercial breaks in this. Enough talking, Stephen. Right, we're going to introduce our guests. They're all returners. The first one is Mark Grimshaw. How are you doing, Mark?
I'm not sure how to answer that question at the minute.
Why not?
Well, I'm currently in self-isolation awaiting results of a coronavirus test.
Okay.
So if you hear incessant coughing at some point throughout this show...
Right. Well, we'll see how long it takes me to edit. There might be an in memoriam at the end of this episode. We'll see how you do. Next up is poet and performance artist Seren Thomason. Hello, Seren.
Hello.
Hello. Your hair's grown a bit since we last saw you.
I've had my sort of lockdown hair journey through What's in the Box.
Oh, we have. Mark's haircut has remained the same, so but his background has changed. There's more movie posters in his background.
It is a bit longer, I think it's worth pointing out.
Well, so is mine, to be fair. I was bald for a while, though. So.
To be fair, that's how time works. And our fourth guest, it is Mike Carter. Hello, Mike.
Hello.
Hello. It's as climactic as usual. How are you doing today, Mike?
Not bad. I'm full of cold, like Mark, to be honest, but I haven't had a test yet because I can't seem to get one.
I never said I was full of a cold.
Yeah. You're really downplaying the diagnosis, Mike.
I've just got a cough because I work in a hospital. I have to get it because I'm showing one symptom.
Okay. Regular viewers will know that Mike lives next to a busy residential area, and he's gone. But his cold was too much for him, I assume. With this lovely technical difficulty, it wouldn't be What's in the Box without a technical difficulty. Let's move ahead.
I need to make myself taller. That's better.
Oh, that is a great shirt, Seren.
Meh.
I liked it. Hey, Mike's back. Hello, Mike.
Hello.
What happened? Did you not pay your internet bill?
I think it just died briefly.
Well, like Mark will do later on in the show. It's time for round one.
Not even got the results yet.
No, they come at the end of the show. You have to award points first.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Round one is called What's in the Box. I've got something in my slick black box, and my guests don't know what the object is, but they're going to guess what it is. They'll most likely be wrong, but then they have to convince me why their guess was the closest. We're going to start with Mark Grimshaw. What is in my box today?
Can you do me a favour? Can you shake it for me? Yeah, that sounds like how it did when it came through my door. That's a coronavirus home testing kit.
Coronavirus home testing kit is the guess from Mark. Mike Carter, what do you think is in the box?
One of your Frizz Frizzle albums. I don't know which one because they're all great.
Just name one of them, Mike.
Yeah, name one of them.
The best of Frizz Frizzle.
No, okay, no. All my albums are available for free on Spotify. Merry Christmas. It's a good album. I like it. It's a proper studio album. But I'll tell you for now, that's not in the box because I'm not that self-promotion. I've already got my posters in the background. That's enough for me. Seren Thomason, what do you think is in the box?
I think I've been watching a lot of MasterChef. So from the little shake we had before, I reckon it's a scallop on a slice of black pudding with a violet crystallized on the top.
Scallop on a black pudding with a violet crystallized on the top. That is the guess from Seren. Mark thought it was a coronavirus home testing kit, and Mike thought it was one of the best albums that's ever been released. It's actually neon orange strimmer wire. You put it in your strimmer, you switch it on, it spins round, it cuts the edges of the grass for you. Very, very useful to have if your garden seems untrimmed at the moment. Yet again, all the guests were wrong. But Mark, why was a coronavirus home testing kit the closest?
A strimmer is actually how you test for coronavirus in plants. So that is actually a home testing kit to find out if any of your flowers have caught coronavirus.
I work at a garden centre, and we've not been told this. Mike Carter, why was your guess of a Frizz Frizzle album the closest?
Because it's made of, if it was a CD, which I assume they are, it was made of plastic, and the string wire is also made of plastic, and the CD will one day be recycled into strumming wire.
Let's be fair here. A Strummer sounds better than a Frizz Frizzle album.
Right. Okay. Well, that's his internet's gone. Oh, that's a no. He's back. He's back. Hello. Just gonna re-order you there. So that wasn't the order you were in. No.
I think you're just doing this fapping so that joke doesn't make the edit.
Oh, it will. All the faffing is always going to make the edit. I just like continuity in my recordings. Saren Thomason, you thought it was a scallop on a black pudding. Black potato? What am I on about? Scallop on a black pudding with a crystallized violet on the top. Why were you the closest?
Well, have you seen MasterChef? Some of the food, like, I didn't get the exact dish right, fair enough. But much like the spiralized vegetable craze, the new low-carb pasta alternative on a lot of the avant-garde cooking is in fact strimmer wire. Bit chewy, but if you saute it in black butter for a while, it actually turns out really nice.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think that's true.
Well, it's
not called my bluff, you know.
It's about convincing me, and I'm going to go through this now. Mike, for some reason, thinks that CDs are made of plastic. They're not. They are clearly made of metal, although it does say please recycle on the back. Mark Grimshaw, I work with plants. We've never received any sort of coronavirus. Saren only gets the point because I've never seen MasterChef. They could be talking correctly for all I know, but I have heard of the spiralized vegetables as pasta, and that intrigued me for a moment. That's why Saren gets the points. It's time for round 2.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
That's too much cauliflower. Anyway, that's enough of that. Round 2 is called Thanks, I Hate It. My guests have brought along their own box with items in, and they're going to attribute one of the items to one of the other guests as a gift. But when they receive the item, they're going to absolutely hate it, and they're going to tell me why this item is the worst gift that they could possibly be given. Mike, you are going first in this round, which means your gift comes from Mark's box. Mark, what is that item?
It's a bag from the Cooperative Travel that contains $2.01 in coins.
American money?
Yes, American money, yes.
Okay.
If it helps sell this as a gift, the bag used to contain $153.
Okay, so Mike, $2.01 in American currency. Why is this the worst gift you could ever possibly be given?
Well, Mark has clearly given me what remains of his drug money that he keeps in a sack in his house. Presumably he's had to go in the garden and dig that up today to do the show with.
Why is Mark only accepting American currency?
Yeah. He was probably buying meth when he goes on these extended American holidays that he goes on alone mysteriously.
Does Universal Studios theme park have a meth lab?
Yeah, it's hidden around the back of the Men in Black ride.
It is in Florida, and if you know Florida, that is a methy place.
Sorry, are you saying messy place?
Yes.
Oh.
Mike, everything you're saying so far is selling this as a good gift.
It's also infected with your coronavirus.
Lovely.
Not confirmed yet. Not confirmed yet.
Yeah, we'll find out in part.
Because I live with my nan who is 89. I think Mark is trying to kill my nan, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, yeah, but isn't that a good gift? Isn't she?
Yeah,
Well,
I am giving you way more than $2.01.
Yeah, because you get the inheritance, don't you?
I know what it is. Not that much.
Is it more than $2.01?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Next up, Saren Thomason, you are going to be receiving a gift from Mike Carter. Mike, what is this gift?
My original 1990 Hulk Hogan figure with action maneuver, which is something to do with that.
Okay. You're really selling it. I think that's word for word verbatim what it says in the commercial. Action figure does this. Oh, he's gone again. Sorry to insult you, Mike.
I don't even get it.
Whilst he's gone, Seren, please explain why you absolutely hate that Hulk Hogan gift.
Well, he's basically giving me toxic masculinity as a present there, isn't he? I mean, Hulk Hogan, not the greatest guy, pretends to be all lovely. And it's not even the real Hulk Hogan. I'd have accepted the real Hulk Hogan, but little plastic effigy to everything that is wrong with patriarchal culture today, basically. Not happy at all.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I can't believe that Mike complained about $2.01 and then gives something with a lower value.
That Hulk Hogan might be worth something to someone.
Pound in a
Not
carrot.
me.
It is actually a collectible one because it's an LJN, so it's probably worth about £5.
Yeah, but out of the box though.
Oh yeah, the box is worth a lot more.
Well, put it back in the box then.
Box for 30
The
years.
name of the show, for God's sake.
Come on, you're not even
Welcome
respecting
to
the
What's
title.
Out the Box with Mike Carter.
That sounds more like a Radio 4 think piece. After the Archers, what's out of the box? Mark Grimshaw, you're going to now receive a gift from Seren. Seren, what's in your box?
It's this lovely little leather purse thing. It has a little snappy thing. It has not got any money in it.
Okay, you're making this very easy for Mark. Mark, explain
It's
why
all
you
the way
hate this.
from Peru and it's handmade. How's that?
Okay, Mark, go ahead. Tell me why you hate it.
Look at it. It's fucking shit. I don't think I need to say anything that isn't explained by it visually. But I think the most insulting thing about it is that it doesn't even contain money. Like, I'm definitely being given this just to get rid of it. You're having a declutter, and this is what you're doing to get rid of it. Is you just palm
You
it.
had money to put in it, but you gave it away.
Yeah, but to be fair, I don't think I value my $2.01 more than to put it in that horrible container. It's just
Well, I think if we check now, that $2.01 is worth about £40,000 at the market right now. Right, I've got points to give away. I genuinely believed that Seren did not like the Hulk Hogan. I also genuinely believe, because Mark, you're a very grumpy guy anyway. You seem to hate everything. It seems to come naturally to you, and you've got the full 3 points there. Seren's got 2. Mike Carter, you've got the 1 point there because it's free money. You can't hate that. And I didn't believe. I personally, I think killing your nan is a good thing. It's time for round 3.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Round 3 is a brand new round. It's called Hypothetical Millionaire. I've found my new favourite website, which checks the past lottery results ever since the lottery began. You can type in numbers and see if numbers that you chose would have won on another week. So you guys are now going to pick 6 numbers as your lottery win. Whoever has won the most hypothetical winnings over the last 20 years or however long the lottery's been running gets that many points. So if, for example, the 6 numbers that you chose won about £150 2 years ago, you get 150 points. You get as many points as you would have done pounds had you played the lottery that week. Seren Thomason, you are picking your numbers first, please. 6 numbers between 1 and 59, and they will be your lottery numbers.
Okay, 23, 14. No, that's too high. 23, 14. 48, 1, 50. How many have I got?
You got 1 more.
Can't do numbers. 36.
36. So I am now putting in the website, the numbers 1, the number 14, the number 23. It's exciting television, this. The number 36.
anyone else miss the music round?
And 50. Right.
Sing
We are now checking your numbers, Seren. There are 3 times that you would have won. You would have won. Oh, no, 2 times. Sorry, I can't do numbers either. 2 times you would have won. On Saturday, the 8th of April, 2017, you would have won £130. On Wednesday, the 13th of April, 2005, you would have won £109. So That is 239 points locked in there for Seren. Lovely
Yay.
stuff. Next up, Mark Grimshaw. Could you please name me 6 lotteries and see if you can beat 239?
Right. Well, I do happen to know what the most kind of occurring number on winning tickets is of all time, so I'm going to put 26 in there.
Okay.
8, 16. I'm just looking at items in my box for other numbers.
Is that what you put in your box today?
Yeah, I'm just having a look at what's in my box to see. I'm using the items I've got to decide a number. 39. Not going to explain where 39 came from in case that item is used in the next round. 22. Is it just one more I need?
One more.
47.
Okay. Can I ask, is one of the items in your box the book The 39 Steps?
No, actually, the 39 came from the 39 attractions that are listed on the 2017 guide map to Epcot.
Wow. Okay, Mark, you would have won 6 times. You would have won £140 on the 19th of June 2019, a further 140 on Saturday the 1st of June of the same year, £57, £81, £45 and £96. So yeah, it looks like 26 is the most sort of lucky number there. Right, I'm going to do some maths now. This is annoying.
I'll tell you what, the people watching the edited version of this are really lucky because they're not going to see this bit.
Mark, you have got 460 points altogether. Well done. And Mike Carter, what are your 6 lottery numbers?
8, 7, 4, 17. Has 21 been taken?
You are allowed to repeat numbers.
Oh, 21.
It didn't seem to stop you with 8 after all.
And your final number?
22.
Okay, so Mike has decided not to go above 22 at all. You've won 3 times. Okay.
Though, that I did have both 8 and 22, so he was likely to do well in this.
Yeah. I will say, right, you've won 3 times. You would have won £21 had you paid on the 15th of July 2015. You would have won £61 had you have played on Wednesday the 1st of February 2012.
I swear to God, if what you're about to say is over $1 million, I'm leaving.
Had you have played on Wednesday the 4th of August 2004, you would have won £501.
Oh, well.
So that is 583 points, making Mike on 584 points, Mark on 463 points right now, and Seren, you are on 244 points. Wow. Oh, I think Mike's won this. It's time for round 4.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Is there any point in playing round 4? Can we get 30 odd points in round 4?
Possibly. Tell you what, the winner of this next one gets 300 points. 300 points.
Right.
It's called Best Tool for the Job. Ooh, I'm going to pose a problem to you, and you are going to try and solve it with the remaining item in your box. To make it harder, you have to pick up the item first, so you don't know what it is before I reveal what the problem is. Mark, we'll go to you first. What is the item from your box you're using in this round?
I'm going to rely on a series of other boxes. I'm going to use the Deal or No Deal board game to solve this problem.
We try not to talk about better shows that involve boxes on this show. We don't want to remind.
That's the second best box-based game show.
The first one is, of course, First and Last with Jason Manford.
Yeah.
Mike Carter, what is in your box?
A copy of the game Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch.
Wrath of the White Witch. And Seren Thomason, what is in your box?
Some really old bubble wrap.
Really old bubble wrap. Okay, the problem is something that we discussed earlier in the show, and that is the fact that Mike's nan just won't die and give him the inheritance. So, using the items in your box, how are you going to make this happen? Mark, you go first.
So I'm going to open the box here so we can see what's inside it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Mike's nan and I'm going to lamp her over the head with a phone.
It comes with a phone.
It comes with a phone. So I'm just going to lamp her over the head with a phone.
Wait, so who calls the phone?
The banker, obviously.
Yeah, but how does the banker know? What?
Or no deal. Will your chosen box contain £250,000 or just one penny? Good luck.
And then what you do is you push what you've opened on the phone,
Right.
and it keeps track of how your game's going.
That is quite good technology.
Yeah, I'm just gonna smash his nan over the head with a phone.
How are you going to make sure that the inheritance has all been made out to Mike?
Well, I'm not fussed if Mike gets it.
Okay, so that's Mark with dead batteries for a dead nan. Mike Carter using that video game. How are you going to do the deed?
Make her eat the instruction manual because it's full of poisonous ink.
Full of poisonous ink. Is it actually full of poisonous ink?
Probably. I don't
Well,
think it's really any good. Sorry, Mark.
Here's a question, Mark. I've got further questions. Surely, if you've bought the Deal or No Deal board game, you already know how Deal or No Deal works.
This is like IKEA in that it tells you how to make the boxes.
Oh, right.
Boxes.
I'm obsessed with this.
It also tells you how to put batteries in. And it tells you how to prepare the game and things like that, and how to work the phone.
Saren Thomason, you've got some bubble wrap. How are you going to make sure Mike gets his well-deserved inheritance?
Well, there's the obvious smothering capabilities, but that's a bit boring. So I would take each one of these individual bubbles and I would fill it with carbon monoxide gas, and then I would give it to her to have a nice relaxing bubble popping session and gradually just gas herself to death.
Ooh, that's possibly the plot of like a Jonathan Creek episode. I love that. It's so eerie and dark.
Can I just ask, before you get the points, Mike, can you just give me a number between 1 and 22, please?
38.
38.
38.
Between 1 and 22.
We've already discussed that he can't think of a number between over 22 based on the lottery round.
So come on, a number between 1 and 22, Mike.
22.
22. Your inheritance is £20,000.
Right, so that is a further 20,000 points to Mike because we're still doing the rules from earlier regarding the lottery. So Mike,
in that case,
20,000. No. And the winner of that round, I will say, because I love the idea of poisonous gas in a bubble wrap. So Saren gets the full 300 points there. They are on 544. Mark, I'm going to give you 2 extra points. So that's 465 altogether you've got. And Mike, sadly, no points, but you did get the bonus 20,000 points. I'm talking, Mark.
If you're going to be like that, I'd rather you give me fucking nothing, okay?
All right. So Mark is now on nothing.
I don't want your pity points.
It's time for round 5.
I'll take them.
Okay, right. So Mike's got an extra 465 points there. So, it's more maths, everyone.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
So 21,049. You're doing pretty good, Mike. Round 5 is called 23 seconds, and that's when I ask my guests to name as many things as they can in 23 seconds. The person in first place always goes first, which is Mike with 21,049 points. Mike, what is your specialist subject?
Breaking Bad characters.
Breaking Bad characters, listing as many Breaking Bad characters as he can in 23 seconds. Here's Mike Carter starting now.
Walter White, Jesse Pinkman, Gus, Tuco, Hank Schrader, Skylar, Holly, Walt Jr., Badger, Skinny Pete, Crazy 8, Saul Goodman, obviously, Mike Ehrmantraut.
And that is time. Very good. That was 13 you got there. So, got to do some more maths now. This is hideous. So, Right, so that is
points.
that's Mike's score locked in there. Next up in second place, it is Seren with 544 points at the moment. What is your specialist subject?
I'm going to keep with the characters thing, and I'm going to go Steven Universe characters.
Excellent. I love Steven Universe, one of the best shows ever. Seren,
Shit, I can't make any up.
naming as many Steven Universe's characters as they can in 23 seconds, starting now.
Stephen, Garnet, Amethyst, Pearl, Connie's mom, Connie's dad, Peridot, Lapis Lazuli, Opal, Ruby, Sapphire, I've lost her name. White Diamond, Blue Diamond, Pink Diamond.
That
Rose
is
Quartz.
time. Oh, I can't believe Rose Quartz was the last character you could think of, but excellent stuff there. That is another 15 points. So we are now on 559. Mark, you've got 21,063 to win. So what are you naming in 23 seconds?
All I can say is that this show has just turned into a celebration of capitalism. You've got Mike over there hoarding all the fucking points, while us working classes are left with nothing.
I don't have a job.
It doesn't even work for his money. Just
Yeah. Does any billionaire really have a job, Mike? No, they don't. They just sit at home and hoard. That's what
He's
you're
only,
doing.
he's only on 21,062. It's not billions just yet.
that's
Mark,
Please stop pulling apart the logic of this rant.
what is your specialist subject, Mark?
It's going to be actors who have appeared in Doctor Who since 2005.
Okay, yes, please go ahead. Starting now.
Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, Peter Capaldi, Matt Smith, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, Jodie Whittaker, Karen Gillan, Arthur Darvill, Billy Piper, Camille Cajuri, Noel Clark, Catherine Tate. Did I say Olivia Colman? I can't remember. David Mitchell, Robert Webb, Stephen Fry, Lenny Henry, all of McFly. They are four people.
All of McFly, yes, they are four people there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 22 points there, Mark. The points
I
are
reckon
not.
I could have got the win at the last minute, guys.
If only like So Solid Crew were ever in Doctor Who, you could have said that and
I'd
all
watch that
20,000 members of them.
Why has Doctor Who not had more sizable bands in it?
If Mark can name every member of So Solid Crew, give him the win.
No, you get your own fucking show, Mike. Don't tell me the rules on my own. What the fuck is this? Anyway,
I think that was scandalous, and I think he needs to lose everything to make him learn.
no, because I've already said that the game is over, so the points are locked in. That's the phrase I said. So in third place, it's Mark Grimshaw with 22 points.
Box Space Game Show.
And aptly, you've got 22 points, which is as many boxes in that little game. Mark, have you got anything you'd like to plug on this show?
I've got two things. In October on YouTube, I'm going to be releasing a stand-up special called Hit Me, Hit Me, Hit Me, Hit Me With Your Autistic. Apparently could be the best thing about the show, I don't know. And then November 3rd, all night, I'm doing a live US election show with Social Distance Warriors, a weekly chat show. We're going to be doing live election coverage. We're going to have some comedian guests, and we're going to be reporting on everything as it happens and then crying ourselves to sleep.
That sounds worthwhile. That was Mark Grimshaw, everyone. In second place is Seren Thomason with 559 points. Have you got anything to plug?
No, because I forgot about that. And I don't know. Follow me on Twitter at WordGeekSays. That's all.
Can you plug my election show? Because that would help.
And what he said as well. Watch that.
Excellent. So that's 2 plugs for Mark's election show. And the winner with 21,062 points, it is Mike Carter. Very well done, Mike.
Thank you very much. MAGA.
Mike,
Okay.
just to let you know before you do your plug, it's on November 3rd.
Yeah.
Mike, anything you'd like to plug?
Even though I'm actually going to appear on it, I don't want to plug Mark's election show just to annoy him. So
the election show that's on November 3rd, live on Twitch and YouTube. That one.
No one should watch that. I'm going to be doing a show I think it's actually the 3rd of October at Frames in Walton, Liverpool, in support of another comedian. Tickets are available on Skiddle. So, yeah, come along to that.
Lovely. Links in the description, maybe. And Mark, just before we finish the show, have you received a text saying that you're dying or not?
Not yet.
I was going to do a
have
piano
been warned.
version of the What's in the Box theme tune in black and white and everything, but we'll keep you updated at home. Now, can everyone please wave to the camera for 23 seconds as the end credits play?
What's in the box?